Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to our session today about BMJ Impact Analytics. We are honoured and proud to be nominated for the ALPSP Award for Innovation in Publishing as finalists for 2023. BMJ Impact Analytics makes it easy to find, track and share the real-world impact of research on health and social care. If you fund, publish or produce research or policy, we track where it's been cited in clinical guidance and healthcare policy worldwide. Let's look at a couple of examples. Here we are at the moment where we can see King's College London. We'll be able to see the types of documents that have been cited. So we're looking at the NICE guidelines, the NHS Trust, the UK government, Publications Office of the European Union, RAND Corporation, UK Parliament Select Committee's publication as well. And then a load more other citation sources as well, which can be analysed. We can see quite clearly that King's College London, its impact is global, and all these different countries are using its research and it's influencing the way that policy and clinical guidance in their country. Right now on the left hand side we can see the authors which are having the most influence in healthcare policy and clinical guidance as well. We can actually click on each of these authors and analyze their individual impacts in their institution. And we can also look them up separately and see their impact irrespective of where they have worked and the types of policy documents they've been cited in. We can analyse the open access impact that King's College London is having with their articles and see where they have been cited. If we want to look by policy documents, we just clearly click on the next tab and we can go further and examine the policy documents that have been cited by King's College London. So here, for example, we have a clinical guidance document, and which is more interesting is that it was actually from BMJ Best Practice, which is a clinical decision support tool, a tool used by doctors on the ground when they're treating patients. And we can see that it cites an article from 2010-2020 from Autonomic Neuroscience. And here we can see the institution and the author citing as well. We can look by year, we can look by source, and we can, again, examine different types of policy documents, clinical guidance, and cite different other citation sources. But actually, we can also look at medical funder. So here we are showing articles funded by the Medical Research Council. Here, this first one shows us an article from PLOS Medicine from 2009. And we can see that this article has been cited 838 times by all these different organizations around the world. Not only can we see that, but we can see that it was cited on page 3 of the European Respiratory Society. So now you're probably wondering how we created this. So I'm going to hand over to my colleague, Michelle, who will be able to take you through our product development journey.
Thank you, Manisha. So as part of BMJ's vision for a healthier world, we engage with healthcare communities around the globe to find out more about the challenges that they're facing. One pain point that came through very clearly was measuring impact, and in particular, the impact on health outcomes. So having established that this was a key challenge for our initial discovery sessions, we kicked off the BMJ product development process. Through this work, we established a type of solution we wanted to try and develop and test, but we needed a suitable partner. Like many in the industry, we'd always admired Overton's work in this area, and we were delighted when they agreed to team up to explore whether we could develop a solution together. And now over to Dave.
Thanks, Michelle. So in simple terms, a prototype is a rough version of the envisaged product. It really is an invaluable tool in testing the hypotheses and ideas generated from our highly insightful research. Customer and user input is a key ingredient for our development process, and observing real end users interacting with prototypes allows us to identify potential pain points and areas of value. We validate and prioritize features and ultimately make better informed decisions before committing any code. It's about building the right thing. For testing, we reached out to impact officers, funders, and researchers internationally, as well as in the UK. The outcomes of the testing sessions helped us to continually refine the prototype, and underpinned by design and user experience best practices, we created the intuitive and easy-to-use product you see now. Back to you, Manisha.
Thanks, David and Michelle. So now you have had a whistle-stop tour of BMJ Impact Analytics. We hope you will share in our passion to understand the impact of research at the point people access healthcare, because this affects both you and I by the way our governments create healthcare infrastructure and the services receive at the point of care. And thank you again from all of us here at BMJ for this opportunity.